All right, let's get one thing straight. Your ideas are not protected. I don't care how genius your song concept is, how fire your script is, or how groundbreaking your artwork is. If it's not officially registered, anyone could take it, flip it, and run off with your work. And guess what? You can't do a damn thing about it. And let me tell you, people will take your work if you let them. I've seen it happen to artists, producers, creatives, and even myself. One day you're putting out ideas, dropping gems, and the next thing you know it, that same information is out there under someone else's name like they thought of it first. No credit, no acknowledgement, just taken. So if you're walking around saying, oh, I don't need to register my work, I emailed it to myself, or I posted on Instagram, I got witnesses, I hate to break it to you, that means nothing in court. So let's talk about what actually protects your work, how to register it the right way, and why you need to stop playing around when it comes to your intellectual property. All right, listen carefully. Ideas are not protected. The execution of that idea is. So let me break it down. If you tell me, oh, I have an idea for a love song about love in the digital age, cool. That's not protected. But if you actually write the song, record it, release it, that can be copyrighted. So copyright protects the way an idea is expressed, not just the idea itself. And trust me, people love to borrow ideas when they see value in them. But if your work isn't officially registered, what's stopping them from taking it and running with it? So your homework here is going to be to write down 3 of your best ideas. Are they just concepts, or have you actually created and documented them? Okay, so now you know your ideas don't mean anything until you register them. But a lot of y'all are still walking around here thinking, oh, if I email it to myself, it's protected. Wrong. If I post it on YouTube, I have proof. Not enough. If I have studio timestamp, I'm good. Nope. The only real legal proof is an official copyright registration. I've seen situations where someone had an entire project they worked on, like months of effort, only to come and watch someone else take it and claim it as their own because they didn't register it. So there was nothing they can do about it. Please don't let that be you. So your homework here is going to be find one piece of work that you've created, a song, a script, a beat. Check if it's registered. And if it's not, get ready to fix that. All right. So let's talk about where to register your work depending on where you are. And this part is crucial. You may need to do your own research. But in Nigeria, you're going to register with COSON, the Copyright Society of Nigeria, or the Nigerian Copyright Commission, the NCC. In the US, you're going to register with the US Copyright Office at copyright.gov. In the UK, you'll register with the UK Intellectual Property Office. In South Africa, I think you register with the Companies and Intellectual Property Commission under the Copyright Act. So each of these offices that I just mentioned are officially recognized, meaning if you ever have to fight for your work, you have real legal proof from one of these offices. All right, your homework here is going to be to look up the copyright registration process in your country and write down the steps that you need to take to register your next piece of work. If you don't register your copyright, here's what could happen. 1, someone can copy your work and you have no legal standing to sue or do anything about it. Maybe number 2, a bigger artist can borrow your song and they make all the money while you get nothing. Or maybe 3, a company could use your beat in a commercial and you can never see a dime, not one kobo. And let me tell you, this happens every single day. Ideas get repackaged, concepts get copied, and people will even take your exact words and present them as own. And if you don't have your paperwork in order, it's just your word against theirs. If you're serious about your career, protecting your work, it's not optional, it's necessary. So don't wait until it's too late. Your homework here is going to choose one of your best works and start the registration process today. Then I want you to come back and drop a comment. Let me know. Have you ever had someone steal your work and what did you do about it? I'm going to say this one last time. Ideas are not protected. Only your finished work is. Registering your copyright is the only legal proof that you own your work. So if you don't register, you're leaving yourself open to getting robbed, and there's literally nothing you can do about it. So you're going to keep playing with your career, or you're going to protect what you create? Because let's be real, people don't always give credit where it's due. You could be putting out your best content, your best music, and your best work, and before you know it, it's out there being used by people who didn't even create it, didn't even think about it, and didn't even put the work in. So if you're serious about securing your work, protecting your rights, and making sure that when people try to profit off what you built, you have legal standing to stop them, hit me up. I can help you make sure that your paperwork is tight and your rights are protected. Now go do your homework before someone steals your next hit. Get out of here.